Let's go. Let's go. It's me, Puddle Cakes, and I made it through another week. I'm definitely happy for that. I'm feeling great, and my wife is doing better. She actually can breathe today, which is nice. Um, but enough about me. My last video, I talked a little bit about how I've been doing, how I've been feeling, and where I'm going. Or not where I'm going, but my future. So, in the last month, I have kind of did some soul searching in Rise of Kingdoms, and I've found myself being very sick at one point after fighting a really, really crazy battle versus 412 and 439 and 1440. I had a lot of fun. Rallying cities, rallying passes, fighting on the field, fighting in ruins, and stuff like that. When it came down to it, when I got COVID, I cannot explain how much love I got from 412. It's crazy. I really respect the kingdom. I've been talking to Tekka for a little while, and I tune into his stream all the time, and I just love the community and I love the energy. So, as you can see, I am now in 412. What does this mean for my future? We have Shinchi here, Tekka here, and myself here, and even Baba's soon to be coming. Um, I think my videos are a little smaller than theirs generally, but I think Shinchi and I will do some more collaborations like we were doing. Maybe I'll do some with Tekka, which will be cool. But really, my whole goal in playing this game is just to show people a different version or side of the game, to learn from me, to become better or to like the game more, but just overall, just have fun. That's the biggest key. Um, and like in my instance, meet people, make friends. I cannot tell you how many people I've met in this game between when I played in 1196, where we fought JWM and we fought BBTH and we fought IKM and we fought 93 and we fought the best kingdoms in the world at the time, 1157 with SOD and things like that. I mean, it was a great time. I had a lot of fun fighting those. I had a lot of fun meeting people. And then when I went to 1382, it was supposed to be, we mostly went because leadership wanted to have their own rules again and things like that. And, Buddha and I stayed back so our people could get out safely so they wouldn't get zeroed or anything, just to be safe, just to be safe. And we came a KVK later. And yeah, I mean, it's really weird. It's cool that I'm in a new journey. It's cool that I'm in a new kingdom, and a lot of people have sent me very nice messages welcoming me. Um, I mean, it's really really nice to see. But one thing I will never forget is Buddha. I will never forget you. I've played with you for 3 years. You are the you may not want to be a leader, may not want to be that type of person or a king or any of that crap. But you are hands down the best leader I think I've ever had up until this point. You don't care what you have to do or what you have to spend or how much time you put into the game to keep your friends safe. And that is what a leader does. I'll never forget KZ, Alok. You are a great man too. I hope we keep in touch. I love seeing pictures of your kid. And then Josh, Foxpaws. I will never ever forget you because you're my best friend on Facebook. But truly, There are so many people that I appreciate and I really do care about in 47 and 1382 and 1196, and I appreciate you all. Now, the new journey. I need to get my resources up. That will probably be something that I'm going to focus on in the next couple months to be prepared for KVK. The other thing I'm going to work on too is saving sculptures, because now that we just had 2 weeks of calves, or 2 weeks, or no, yeah, we officially had the calves out for 2 weeks now. That means that we will have exactly uh, 10 weeks till infantry comes out, which then puts us in a place of 10, about 12 weeks for when the new archers comes out. So that gives me 22 weeks, 6 months, 5.5 to 6 months before the new archers come out. So I have to start saving. And I only have 305, which is still not too bad, but only 305. The other goal is to get my equipment out. I think I'm going to make a Mora's Web next, and kind of build up my resources and things like that. I have a bunch of gems. I have a bunch of these still, which is nice, and stuff like that. You know, do lots of Champions of Olympia. Wow, Olympia, and yeah, have fun with that. Ooh, you know what would be awesome? I don't even know who I'm gonna. God, TR is just so good though. Like, everyone keeps thinking bad about Bunny and crew, and they just keep winning. And Song technically barely won versus BG. BG was doing really well versus them. That'll be a good game. Don't let that power fool you. Oh, but C9N has looked so good too. I mean, 1V's looked good, but oh man, these are some good games. What? JST is over Boob? I don't know. It's so hard to tell, but sorry, I got distracted. Um, Besides me getting a text, uh, that's all I really wanted to do about this video. Once I get resources and get my hospital cleared, I am going to start doing videos on some setups with archers again. The reason why is because with this KVK ending and with uh, the Olympia, the Champions of Olympia going on, I've been finding myself actually struggling to pick 3 marches for Champions of Olympia. Um, yeah, really struggling. I mean, there's so many things you can do with it, but it's like, what do you pick? I mean, as archers, do people find this good? Like, do people find this skill good? I don't know. I don't find it that great. But then when I play against it, it's pretty crazy sometimes. You know, but I just feel like it's not that great. This I don't even like. I like Bloodlust. Personally, I like Bloodlust a lot. Um, I don't mind this one a little bit, and I love Lead the Charge. The taunt is disgustingly good. Artemisia and Ramses taunting and just destroying people. I mean, you're legitimately fighting, and morale's going down. So what you do is you taunt, you take 50% reduced damage, and so So you take 50% reduced damage, and then you get boost your morale to do more damage because then it makes you stronger. So essentially, you're fighting someone. So like three people, three people. So three and three. And they're fighting, let's say, your whatever. They're targeting your big damage, or maybe they'll target my Trajan. So they're targeting my Trajan. I see that their morale goes down. So their morale is now down to nothing. I hit lead the charge, which taunts them, brings the morale of my Artemisia all the way up to pretty much full. And now I'm having those three people attack my Artemisia, and I'm just steamrolling them. And I've been finding that it's been working really, really good. I've really, really enjoyed that. A lot of people like the Swift March. I mean, it's one of those things like I think I play my role in this game pretty well, which is just tank, which is funny because I play archers, but overall I like that setup most. But yeah, I'm getting distracted again, but mostly wanted to tell you guys about where I'm going. Uh yeah, I had to drop 10 million power or almost 11 million power today to get people into the kingdom because they made it very difficult for us to get into the kingdom, which stinks, but it is what it is. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you all so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everyone that said kind words during my COVID. Um, Thank you for everyone that still ends up following and supporting me, even though I did leave 1382. I do really care about everyone that I fought with and that I left behind, unfortunately. But sometimes it just comes, there comes a time when you got to move on, and it is what it is. So thank you very much. Peace.